Hello everybody, it's B-Rod Tutorials bringing you a very special YouTube video today on how to make your own to-do list as requested by a subscriber in my last Tuesday upload. We'll get right into it, and I just want to start off by saying and I'm going to start doing these challenges so you guys can start learning how to do it yourself instead of just copying it word for word, and it does help, but I feel like this will help more. I'm going to actually do a feature for on the next upload Thursday of anyone that can do either more creative form or what I feel is best on this to-do list, their own customization. So they'll be featured at the beginning of next week's video, or not next week, but next Thursday, if you get what I'm saying. But let's get right into the video, how to make your own to-do list. Visual C#, Windows Form application is what we'll be doing. We'll just put in to-do list for here. But I've already made this application, so you guys will be a quicker video. I'll just drag it over here. So after you guys pull that up, then you guys will have this form view, and all you're going to want to do is go into your toolbox. If you don't have this pulled up, then you can go to view toolbox and type in group box. These group boxes are these blue boxes that I have behind here, and once you get all three of these in, once you get your three group boxes in, then you're going to want to go ahead and drop in what's called check boxes, and that's just what all of these are here. And make sure you drop them inside of your group box, or else this will mess with the grouping in the end when we go to code it. Okay. And if you want to change your name like I did up here where it says to-do list daily, you can just go click on the group box itself, right click properties, and go down to where it says text and put whatever you want in. So blah blah blah. Yeah, as you can see, you can customize it however you want. So for design view, and then for the check boxes itself, you can go in and same thing, right click, go to properties, and you can put whatever you want in for here, and it's going to come in preset as in checkbox 1, checkbox 2 for all of them, but I went ahead and customized each name. You don't have to do this, but it definitely helps if you're making a longer code or more complicated to sort things out more, as you'll be able to see when we go to the code view. So yeah, just drop all these in, maybe pause the video, and then once you get back caught up, then you can play it back. Alright, now that you have your group box and check boxes, we're just going to want to go ahead and go back to our toolbox and put in two buttons. As you can see, I have one button named check and close, and what I did to make the check and close more bold and a larger font was right click properties, and if you scroll here to where it says font, you can click in here and click on the dot 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 and choose whatever you want. I chose 24 bold. I didn't mess with the font, but you guys can do whatever you want to customize it, and maybe you get the feature on the next upload on Thursday. But yeah, and then you guys can also go down here to where it says name or text and just put whatever you want. I put check. But yeah, that's that. So this is the design view. Now that we have the design view, all we got to do, we'll start off with the easier button, close. If you double click on close, then it will pull this up where it says private void button 1 dot underscore click, and all you're going to want to do is go inside of here and put this dot close, and that will allow the application to close when you press that button. As you can see here, close. So that's that. And check is where it gets a little more complicated. All you got to do is, after you double click on check, as I just did, it'll pull up this private void button 2 underscore click, and it'll just have this brace or this curly brace and let's see here, and this curly brace, and this is what we're going to want to put inside of it. These if then statements right here. So basically what this is doing is CB is what I concatenated for checkbox, brush for brush your teeth dot checked, and it does it for all six of these checkboxes, and it will be different for depending on what you named it yourself, but just for what I put for the name. And make sure, this is actually huge right here, so make sure when you right click and go to properties, where it says the bottom one where it says text, where it displays the output, make sure you don't put that one. Make sure you scroll up and actually go to where it says name and use this one for your code right here, CB code. And this is huge. And then yeah, you'll see it right here, CB code. I'm using that one. Okay, anyways, dot checked is just checking to see if that checkbox is checked or not. And this and sign is basically just saying this has to be done, this has to be done, this has to be done. All 6 of these have to be checked for it to display our label.text equals perfect. And I'll just show you what this looks like if they're all checked. We'll get into how to pop up these message boxes later, but as you can see, it shows perfect. And you're probably wondering, how did yours show perfect? Well, in my design view, if you go to where it's properties, and you'll see here the label I've put in, all you got to do is go to your toolbox and drag in a label down here. And I set the text to nothing, so you don't see anything while the code isn't using that. And I put the name as an LBL daily, as you can see here. And if we go back to our code view, LBL daily.text, we set it equal to perfect as long as all of these checkboxes are checked. And we're just going to do that for the other 3 group boxes. So whatever you have in for your checkboxes, however many you have, I'll show you what that looks like when they're all checked. I put different messages for each of them. Check, 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 check. Oop. So if you're really diligent and stuck to a to-do list, then you'll get all these nice, clean pop-ups saying, good job, well done, nice, perfect, all that good stuff. And then you can just close on out, feeling satisfied with your life. And now this is where we gotta do our punishment message saying, oh no, get to doing whatever you need to do. And we do this by going to where it says else under our if then statement. So if these are checked, then it displays our LBL daily.text as perfect, and else makes it do as if one of these or all of them are not checked, then it pops up a message box with the messagebox.show command saying, oops, looks like you still haven't finished your daily to-do list. You can put whatever you want in these quotation marks, saying maybe something else, as in like daily to-do list, check again, or whatever you want. And I went ahead and did this for all of our if statements. So for our second group box, if all these aren't checked, then it says make sure you complete your twice a week to-do list. And for our last one, of course, don't forget about your once a week to-do list. And I'll show you what it looks like when you forget to do something. So let's say you have all of your twice a week's done and your once a week's done, but somehow don't have your to-do list. Let's say all you miss is showering because you're really gross and you need to shower. You just check it and say, oops, you still haven't finished your daily to-do list. So you say, oh, well, it looks like I need to go shower. But these still pop up as nice and well done. So that's basically how that works. And I'll show you what it looks like when you don't do any of them. You get 3 message box. So you go to check, oops, look like you finished your daily, your twice a week, and your once a week. And you don't get any nice, awesome pop-ups, perfect, nice, well done. So that's basically what it is for the to-do list. Thank you for the recommendation or the idea in the last video on Tuesday for the to-do list. It was really fun to do. And again, message me on either Twitter or leave it in the YouTube comments of your code, and I will be sure to feature it in the next video and get your name out there. Subscribe for more content. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end, I appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you.